The spirituality really struck me. I thought that the messages that were portrayed, that was conveyed to the audiences, could be used the world over. I think we need more of the ethical and upright, righteous behavior. The whole world could use it.
观众纷纷赞叹神韵不同凡响，其中的神性内涵引人思考生命的意义。
Oh, we love the performance so far. Yeah, I've never seen anything like it. It's really exciting.
The performance was excellent. I've never seen this show before. We definitely plan on coming back next year. It's fantastic. The colors, the staging, their performance, their gymnastics, I don't know, their dance is incredible, absolutely incredible. And the skits they did mixed with the music and the dance is really, really good. It's off the charts. Fantastic. I recommend it to anybody. I liked how they talked about the heaven and the God and everything. It was very inspirational and I think they really hit on it. It's really good. Gives you something to think about too, like what's coming and I don't know, just God and it is that there's no, everything here fades away. There's the material things, you know, it doesn't mean anything. There's much more out there and there's, you know, after we leave here, where do we go, you know? Even if you don't believe in it, it should put enough doubt that you should seek, you know, where do you go just to make sure, you know? It was really good. They did a great job, yeah.
新唐人记者李欣罗德岛普罗维登斯报道。
周五晚，神韵环球艺术团在加州圣地亚哥艾斯康迪都加州艺术中心的首场演出爆满。观众赞叹神韵超出水准的演出，使他们深受感动，并让他们对未来满怀希望。
Oh, I love it. I love the colors. The dancers are amazing. I love the storyline. I was telling your colleague I've been meaning to see this show for many years, and I feel really fortunate that I'm able to see it this year.
律师事务所老板玛丽亚娜·诺利表示，神韵让她深刻领略到没有共产党统治前的中国社会理念，原来和西方是相似的。
I have a lot of friends that are Chinese descendants here in the U.S., but it's very different. I had no idea that this is the way it used to be before 1949. I didn't realize that it used to be very different. Much more aligned to what we believe here, you know, in the Western side.
他也赞叹神韵所展现的美好殊胜，令他对未来充满希望。
It's like the colors, it's positivism. It's like the emotions of excitement and feeling optimistic about this world that we face so many challenges to getting along with one another, understanding and accepting differences among the cultures. And I think that, yeah, seeing everybody on a stage doing such an amazing performance and dressed in those beautiful costumes, those dresses, it's hard to describe feelings, but I'm like very optimistic about the future.
The inspirational thought behind the episodes and the movements and the expression with the sleeves and everything, it was just fit in very well with the spiritual aspect of it. The idea that we have a creator and he wants us to return to be happy and be with him.
新唐人记者张文刚、王资义，美国加州圣地亚哥艾斯康迪都采访报道。
I love the music. I love the costumes. The dancing was just incredible. Funny and just inspiring. I loved every minute of it.
I liked how they did all the flips and it just the movement and the way that it was just so graceful and it was amazing.
I particularly liked the water sleeves. That was so incredible.
Yeah.
And especially when they shot the color out, it was stunning.
It is. It's so colorful. Yeah.
Like a flower.
But we can tell that there's a great deal that goes into it. As Claire mentioned earlier, they're just so synchronized, and it's a wonderful art. It's beautiful.
It touched my heart, and to think that they can't do what we can do made me feel a little sad. And the beauty of it and them showing at the end that there's hope.
米歇尔·罗德女士和丈夫共同拥有一家插画艺术公司，为迪士尼和好莱坞电影娱乐界提供高质量的逼真插画。她认为神韵演出通俗易懂，老少皆宜。
And it was done in a beautiful way, and I think that my daughter, who's 11, could understand it. I could understand it. My mom could understand it. So it was kind of just cross-generational, and I found it educational.
布伦南夫妇喜欢神韵传递创世主的信息。
I love the message. I love the message that it gives. The fact that, there is oppression there, but it's the creator behind it all. It was beautiful. It's just beautiful.
Thank you. It was very good.
新唐人美中记者站美国密西根州底特律市采访报道。
I thought it was so beautiful. I feel very peaceful, and it was very like a harmonious experience. I loved it.
It's wonderful. It's sublime. The dancing is a lot of work went into it, of course, and it appears to be quite simple, but that only appears with an abundance of sweat and work. So I'm astonished at how marvelous it is, and the stories are very heart-wrenching and touching behind the dancing. So it's just unfortunate that it can't be performed in its native country. Well, also I'm sitting in the front row, so I'm right in front of the orchestra. So I'm particularly moved by the cellist and also the string instruments.
我爱神韵。Thomas Corner 是塑料食品包装产品的龙头企业的公司总裁。他表示，感受到演出中的强大能量来源于神。
The energies are drawn from the divine, and it's transcended into the humans, and it manifests itself in dance form. Yes, I feel as though I may become completely etherealized and fly away myself at any moment.
Well, the inspiration is about the divinity that comes from the Chinese culture, and people being able to know that, we're here for a short while because we're just learning how to grow our souls to become better and more loving people. Oh, I think it's something everybody should see because, and whenever you experience another culture, it makes you a better person.
新唐人记者李欣，罗德岛普罗维登斯报道。
So being in the front row, I can see how well organised it is, and the staging, the costumes are amazing. I don't know how they managed to change into their costumes so quickly.
The impression that you get is that you are looking at something which is very real, not just an artistic performance, but a kind of message that goes from the performers to the public, to the whole audience. For me, it was a kind of a message pushing me to do better, to live better my life. Do not give much importance of materialistic values, money, success, but what is really important is what you do for other people. So basically making this world a better place to live for everybody.
And live music and live acting and live performing is very difficult to do, so I'm very, very impressed. And I love the way that they tell a story as well. Even though they're not speaking, it's beautifully done. The story with the policeman was amazing, really amazing.
神韵不仅是完美无瑕的精美之作，更展现了有着深厚底蕴的神传文化，启悟观众深思。
It's kind of salvific, giving the idea back to God, which brings us to life, and we have to consider the inner values that we all have. So that was really probably the best part of the show. Well, I would say that these are fundamental because these are the kind of values that nowadays we need a lot because we live in a quite materialistic world, unluckily, and we definitely need this. So everything which brings the world in the right direction is more than welcome. I'm really glad of being here tonight.
新唐人英国记者站伦敦报道。
1月18号，神韵巡回艺术团在意大利美声之城摩德纳的2场演出反响热烈，观众赞叹神韵舞蹈家们完美的协调，令人叹为观止。演出展现的中华传统文化神奇而又令人震撼。
Merita sicuramente lo spettacolo
spettacolo, è come un tuffo nella cultura cinese, cioè mi è sembrato quasi di aprire la finestra e di potermi affacciare da Modena sulla cultura tradizionale cinese.
È qualcosa di difficilmente descrivibile, io dico sempre che quando non so come descriverlo mi viene la pelle d'oca.
Energia positiva, veramente, e poi un'allegria, vado fuori, sono contento.
神韵舞蹈家们整体的圆融协调让观众叹为观止，中西合璧的交响乐团更让演出锦上添花。
Quello che è spettacolare è l'armonia di movimenti, che dicevo proprio vedere non solo il singolo, ma come l'interpretazione armonica di più soggetti hanno una grazia spettacolare. Questa era proprio la Cina. In Europa si vedono più dei grandissimi solisti, qui si vede un'interpretazione armonica del gruppo proprio.
È un'energia incredibile da parte dei ballerini, in alcuni momenti veramente sono stato coinvolto come se io fossi sul palco, veramente.
Sicuramente, la combinazione è vincente, c'è stato un momento in cui addirittura non mi ricordavo più che ci fosse l'orchestra, talmente sono perfetti, precisi, puntuali, a un certo punto ho detto ma cavolo, ma è l'orchestra o è un disco, è tutto finto? Invece no, era realmente l'orchestra.
神韵展现的美好中华传统文化，给观众带来快乐、震撼与神奇。他们觉得神韵世界巡演对全人类至关重要。
Sono sicuro che qualche vibrazione è arrivata. Certo ho gustato molto la capacità di tenere assieme gli aspetti tecnologici, anche il magico che c'è nella tecnologia di oggi con il magico che c'è nella tradizione del mondo, di tutte le culture, ma di quella cinese, della Zhongguo di adesso e del passato.
Presentazione della Cina che mi piace perché è forse la presentazione è un modo è un'ambasciatrice di una bella Cina.
È una bella impresa di fare questo tour mondiale, immagino, e penso che conoscere la cultura del popolo cinese sia importante per tutti gli altri popoli.
新唐人意大利记者站摩德纳报道。
And it takes you 2.5 hours inside that world, and you really feel that, regardless that I don't belong there, I learn, and now I love it.
I was really impressed, mostly enormously by the men, their accuracy, their strong hand movements, yet very delicate, and their acrobats. I think that's amazing.
It was fantastic. Some of the highlights of it for me were the music. Unexpectedly, the fantastic piano, the singers, the soprano was just utterly amazing. I was just amazed at the range she had, and the projection of her voice was outstanding.
在南加州这座小城看神韵的观众，绝大多数都是西方面孔。不过节目呈现的中华文化及哲理，却很能引起他们的共鸣。
As I listened to the lyrics of the songs, themes like redemption and faith, themes like courage and bravery. I see many of these things in our own Western culture. The faith and the renewal and redemption aspects that were in those lyrics were very, very akin to things that are in Christianity that us Westerners enjoy. And I saw a lot of correlation there. It was kind of beautiful.
David Bellucci 认为神韵的独到之处是能在一台演出里巧妙地融合东土丰富多元的历史文化、精神信仰和不同族裔的特色。
The uniqueness of it really was just the way that all the different parts of China were featured, and the Mandarin, the Shengdao, the Taoist aspects of it. It was all blended together so nicely. It's a very uniform blending and merging of all these different parts of China in the dance and in the storylines, and the other thing I found was interesting, how the beginning of Chinese history was included along with current day Chinese history. Some of the struggles that were going on in China with people and their faith and the government and what was going on there was really quite remarkably presented. I thought that was very unique.
新唐人记者张文刚、王资义，美国加州圣地亚哥艾斯康迪都采访报道。
1月18号，美国神韵国际艺术团在伦敦的第2场演出持续爆满，英国艺文界精英纷纷慕名而来。观众表示，神韵通过艺术形式展现传统文化，启迪人心，引发共鸣。
Oh, it's spectacular, moving, colourful, vibrant, jaw-dropping, and thought-provoking.
It's lovely. I think it's very nicely composed, very synchronized, entertaining, of course, educational, westernized orchestra and traditional music together, and that's used very nicely and wisely.
伦敦艺文界精英表示，神韵演出精彩出众，无与伦比，表现正统的中华传统文化和历史。
A real great mixture, bringing stories to life through dance and so much of, cultural heritage in a couple of hours. So yeah, an amazing performance.
Combination of dance which relates to tradition, culture, so much the storytelling aspect of it. That already everything's in the dance. Also, music accompanying quite nicely. Sometimes in service of the dances, sometimes on its own it stands on its legs, and it's quite astonishing.
神韵艺术家训练有素，并以真善忍作为指导，修炼内心，提升道德，在表演中自然流露。
To bring something like this together, everyone needs to be working in harmony, and I think if they are harmonious inside, both in themselves and in a group, it just makes the whole thing gel. And so I think their own spirituality, whatever they do to get themselves to that place, is reflected in what you see on stage.
神韵体现普世的传统价值观，启悟人心，引发共鸣，对当今社会具有重要意义。
That beauty that you're talking about was really carried on through the dancing, and the messages was coming out of the, dancing and music altogether. Technological progression that also causes quite a lot of disturbance, such as what we can see today, what we have done to the planet Earth, and beyond that. Obviously, yes, it slows you down and makes you think. We behave maybe slightly more human. Maybe makes you think of no matter what culture you come from. Maybe you can think it's exactly the same sort of, brings the same sort of mentality into your culture, or think it over and share it with others. I definitely recommend it to others.
新唐人英国记者站伦敦报道。
The performance was really, really moving, and I really loved how everyone is in sync, and just the dramatics of the hand gestures and the jumping. It was phenomenal.
It's very peaceful and calming. I think the energy of the dancers is kind of even brings it more peaceful.
谢尔·穆罕默迪是华府知名摄影师，他拍摄的川普总统就职照片被悬挂在白宫内厅。作为神韵忠实粉丝，他几乎每年都来观赏，并曾向很多白宫官员和国会议员推荐神韵。
Your shows has been viewed by them, by members of Congress, senators, congressmen. They really enjoy. They talk about it. It's beautiful that people they understand through the cultural and the beauty of dance and everything. You can deliver the message to the rest of the world that there are still some people in China that they're under heavy pressure because they want to live nice and happy and express their feelings.
谢尔·穆罕默迪非常感谢神韵的超凡演出，并期待明年再来观赏。新唐人华府记者站报道。
1月17号，意大利的美声之城摩德纳首次迎来了神韵巡回艺术团，演出在以世界男高音歌唱家帕瓦罗蒂命名的市政剧院举行，票房爆满加场，一票难求。观众赞叹神韵如贯穿整个中华历史和文化的彩虹，是传统文化和现代社会的通道，将人与神相连。
1月17日，神韵来到意大利的第4站摩德纳，这里是很多歌唱家的故乡，其中呢包括世界3大男高音之一的帕瓦罗蒂。这里呢就是帕瓦罗蒂命名的歌剧院。3天4场的演出呢，票房在1个半月之内，经过2次的加场就全部售罄。
Ma mi sento leggero, così come il balletto che ho visto.
Mi è piaciuto molto, sì, e credo che faccia amare la Cina e l'atmosfera cinese, la cultura, la tradizione imperiale.
È stato un arcobaleno di colori, di storia, di cultura cinese dall'inizio alla fine.
E questo qui è un po' una sorpresa, molto piacevole, veramente molto bella.
Una cosa meravigliosa, al di fuori completamente dal nostro balletto classico. Mi ha entusiasmato a livello di costumi, anche l'acrobatico che ho visto, che normalmente noi non vediamo.
Mi sono piaciuti molto i balletti, i colori, la musica e anche e soprattutto i messaggi, perché non è uno spettacolo solo privo di contenuti, ma ci sono anche dei contenuti importanti, specialmente rivolti ai giovani, una tendenza alla ricerca della libertà, e quindi questo ha reso ancora lo spettacolo ancora più completo e ancora più bello.
Bellissimo, vale la pena di vederlo perché è veramente stupendo, con dei colori che ti riempiono l'anima, è veramente una cosa meravigliosa, vale la pena, sì.
观众赞神韵如贯穿整个中华历史和文化的彩虹，是传统文化和现代社会的通道，将人与神相连。
È un messaggio di tradizione, di cultura e di anche passaggio tra la tradizione e la cultura e la modernità.
Ecco, questo si sente molto che vogliono tramandare delle cose fondamentali, sia per il pianeta che per l'uomo stesso.
Allora, molto belle le coreografie e sì, questo aspetto di umano e divino collegati attraverso la musica e il movimento, molto bello.
Questa leggerezza e questo messaggio molto, molto toccante, quindi sì. Abbiamo imparato tanto da voi questa sera, andatelo a vedere, che vi piace sicuramente.
Insomma, è uno spettacolo che merita parecchio, sì.
新唐人意大利记者站摩德纳报道。